Hello and welcome back to Stranded Deep, welcome back to Pacific Paradise, and welcome back to this island we are creating. We are once more in the cartographer, once more in the map editor, and once more on the PC version of the game, the Steam version of the game, but we're not going to be here for long because we need to do a test of the island, the final test, if you will. There's going to be another couple of episodes, so it's this episode and the episode that follows this one. So this episode we will test the island, the next episode we will do a polish pass. We'll fix anything that we find is broken, and we will tidy up the things that we haven't gotten around to tidying up. And then after the next episode, I will put this island in the Steam Workshop for you to download. But what I'm going to do now is hit escape and then hit quit. And you can tell we are in fact on the PC version of the game because we have 50 island tiles. We have 3 boss monster tiles, we have 1 aircraft carrier tile, and we have 1 island tile that is, well, surrounded by a red ring, and that is the island we're currently saved on. The way we're going to get our island into the game is go over to Dizzy's Reach, left click and hold, drag it over a nearby island, so drag it on top of an existing island and let go. So that is now an island with a white circle around it, hit apply, and that's saved. So now what we're going to do is hit back and play. Here we are back in the game, back in Stranded Deep, back under the sun, the unforgiving sun, which is up there in the clouds because it is 2:30 in the afternoon and we're not currently on the island that we built. The island that we built is over there and it is giant, it is massive. I thought I'd start on a nearby island, the island that we saved on, just to get a view of it from across the water, and it is absolutely massive. Okay, cool, we have... Oh, we came on a small raft last time. Alright, let's just get this guy over there. We're going to be using console commands. And I believe some people have had problems using them because the key bindings are not quite the same on various international keyboards. So let's get this lit, the engine going, and let's head this way. Hopefully we don't get a deep water shark in between islands, because otherwise what might happen is the shark attack music just plays forever. Oh, why did I build this thing? It is so unstable. But it will be interesting to see if we can just land on the island hot, coming in like the fist of an angry god and slamming into the beach. Because I believe that is how most people sail up to an island, just panic, thinking there's something following them, and slam themselves into the sand. Interestingly, there hasn't been much herky-jerkiness. Boop. Okay, let's drop that, stop that, and get off the boat. Alright. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is actually go and stand in some shade. The island is looking big though. Huge, enormous, if you will. Let's go and stand in here. And then change the time of day. So I'm going to hit / on the keyboard, and I'm going to type dev.time space, let's say 10. Dev time 10, so it's now 10 o'clock in the morning. The reason we stood underneath the shade of the tree is because, well, if we didn't, if we were on the beach, the SPF could have just tanked almost immediately. Good. There are some things I want to see. Well, we have birds, which is nice, which is absolutely amazing. So let's go around quadrant by quadrant and let's see if the changes that we've made since the last time we looked at this island have taken. Well, we got barrels and tires, and I think we put tires on this thing. Yes, we did. Oh, look, we put them on, but tires have spawned, so that's actually pretty neat. Oh, and we put clay down here as well. That's also cool. Good. That's one of the things we changed, one of the things we added. So we'll do that. Which way should we go? Oh, giant crab. I do have a present for you in the form of an axe. Oh, I'm testing the island. I'm getting biffed by a crab. Okay, cool. Cool. That wasn't great. What we can do is do another console command. So / dev.console space true. And there we go. Enter on that, and then / and then / brings up this. So we can probably find somewhere here, canned beans. Boop boop. Let's do that. which gives us a couple of life raft rations, which means we're going to heal from that. Neat. Okay, good. So we got some trees and things. Oh, one of the sticks. Neat. Got some trees and things here, and that was to break up this beach, which is excellent. We've got some palm trees, which we added in between. Oh, little crab. Nice to see you. Skelly Bob. Ah, Skelly Bob using the coconut as a pillow. The coconut was supposed to bonk it on the head, but it didn't seem to do that. We also have here the metal from the aeroplane, which we added, which is kind of neat. Lots of plants going on here. Yeah, I think adding plants to the beach is good. And we did leave some of the beaches open. So this one is open. But you can see the effect of having trees on the beach, just foreshortening the length of it, making it all interesting. So we added aloe, we added rocks, and we can absolutely get up in here, which is nice aloe. I mean, oh, what am I saying? It's yucca. We did add so much aloe that we actually ran out of the ability to add it. Can we get up here? We can Morrowind our way up. No, there's aloe. There we are. I don't remember adding anything more along here. Oh, we added a ton of potatoes. We did so many potatoes, I was worried that a bunch of hobbits might turn up. Let's do this. We did manage to grab it. I use broken things along here. There we do. There we go. That's how we do it. Potatoes! There we go. Look, pocket knife. So we got a bunch of mods on here. There's no Skelly Bob. Interesting. It didn't render a skeleton. Curious and more curious. Can we hibbity hop down here? Oh, I thought we were going to break our leg again, but no, that's okay. So that works. Good. That seems okay up there. I'm curious about forest, because the forest was looking a bit thin, a little bit lacking. Oh, look at all these trees on the beach, though. And yep, rocks. And you don't notice that they're all sort of facing the same direction, because we just took them out the toolbox like that. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. So this is new since last time we checked the island in game. And I think it works to create just depth to the beach. Oh, it's looking good though. It is looking good though. Oh, another giant crab. Mate, why did I do this? And he's already triggered. Alright. What did we add up here? Ah, the yucca. None of it's floating, which is good. Can we just ignore that, lad? Probably. Probably. Let's go and have a little look up here. I believe we added... barrels? We added something in here, and I was worried that we wouldn't be able to grab it. The lantern. Oh, we can absolutely grab the lantern. That's neat. Containers that we... Oh, wait. Oh, can I get onto the... Sort of. Ah, yeah. Tarp on the roof. Or... cloth on the roof. Why did we put cloth on the roof? I think the answer was because it would be funny. That was it. That was the whole thing. Good. This is looking pretty decent. I think maybe some more trees here just to add some depth to it, because it kind of feels a little cold at this point, but we can look at that. A lot of these young palm trees young pines along here, which is cool, and I believe we can just walk down the slope. We can. So it's kind of thickened everything up here. Oh yeah, no, this looks pretty good. This is very good. Cool. I don't think there's anything more on there that we need to look at. We kind of did that last time. Which probably should be up there, in fact, but I still want to look at the beach itself. Oh, that's looking better as well. This was kind of completely unfinished last time we looked at it, which is not so good. Yeah, this is, unfortunately, this sort of flat geometry is just what happens in the game. We smoothed this off, but sometimes... Oh, another giant crab. Oh, we put 3 of them on the island, didn't we? Ooh, well, that's a thing that's going to affect people. So, yeah, maybe something here, because that was floating last time, so make a mental note. Maybe something here. Otherwise, this is pretty okay. I'm not seeing any problems along here. And as soon as you're into the woods, it looks good. Yeah, the woods look fine. So, no, you're okay. I thought it might be floating a bit, but that's just a little bit of curious geometry. I'm going to see if I can just run past this lad. Because I want to get past here. And then we've got the whole underwater section to look at, and there's a lot to look at down there. So this is unchanged since last time. I think we tied it up a little bit here and there. Hippity hoppity. Oh yeah, that does allow you to grasp onto that. So more plants, more plants. This whole area up the top got changed as well. Neat. There's the rough. So we've done a once round of the island. Nothing in here was different, so that's fine. I don't know what happens if you... curious. I don't think you can accidentally onto the ladder and accidentally clip under the island. So pushed a load of buttons and didn't do anything. Yep, this all looks fine. Stick, because it would be funny to have a stick up here. Yeah, everything's looking okay. Seagulls. Well, I did say the seagulls would just find their way onto the island, and they have. It is 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and our SPF is absolutely tanked, so what we can do is just bring up the console real quick. Let's see. I can't remember. Is it medical sunscreen? Medical aloe cell. So click on it, create prefab. There we go. Grab that. Just what I need. And then change the time of day, since we are now immune from the sun. So dot time space 10. So that's not going to work. dev.time space 10. Making myself look stupid in front of everyone. So this area up here, next to the blasted out section of the Caldera, all of these should be able to be chopped down. Yeah, so you should be able to just chop everything down here. Yes. Yes, if you wanted to build something up here, you can absolutely just clear this whole area out, or just leave it. That's by design, in fact. Pop, pop, pop down here. Make sure not to fall down there, because you will absolutely break your legs. Barrels? Barrels? Oh. Nope, can't fall down there. There's nothing to fall down to. Let's hippity hop over here. I don't think there's anything in here. No. Oh. No, give me that. There we go. I'll take that. Nom 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 nom. I'll take the air tank as well, just to have it. Let's see if we can Morrowind our way up. Oh, nope. Yep. Hippity hoppity. Yeah, because we put cloth. I don't know why we kept putting cloth on the roofs of things, but we did. I think because it's funny is a valid. Wait a second. Wait a second. Did I just break something? Oh, almost. Oh, very almost. Okay, cool. Well, you can get up here apparently. there's a container up here if you manage to. There's 2 containers. Ah, wonderful, wonderful. Let's just Morrowind our way down. Morrowind is now a verb. There was a little thing in here that we did change. So in here, oh yes, we've got a lantern in here. We just push this dirt back a little bit, and that works. Yep, that's fine. Seagull just shoots past vertically. So let's go back in here. So this one has just a little stairway that you can look down, and that's full of dirt, so you can't even look in there. This got changed. This was just a set of steps, and it didn't look very good. And then we have the caldera itself. Look at this. Now I'm curious, because we can see plants, and we can see all the rocks and things. We can see everything in here fine. I think you are definitely going to need to be running the LOD mod, because the LOD mod allows us to see all of this. I think without the LOD mod, half of this is not going to render, so I might need to put that in the notes for the actual map itself. And you can see the water is kind of trying to be low res, low poly. It's sort of juddering a little bit. Otherwise, yeah, it's looking pretty decent up here. And I'm glad we switched this out to a bit of rock. That's kind of neat. Good, excellent. Let's look at this bit. Did we change much here? I don't think we did. This was the Mediterranean side, so it does need to be a bit scrubby, a little bit sparse. And there is, I mean, it's hard to see, but there is an entire container ship beneath us. You can't get to it, but it's definitely there. Right, let's see. There's another way up here, and a rock there, and a way through here. Alright. And I don't think there's anything more along here that we need to look at. No, I think everything is fine. It's just looking a bit more, if you will. Speaking of which, let's see if we can Morrowind our way down. Morrowind. Is that like Oblivion? Or Skyrim? Yeah. Yeah, it's where you find a hill and just kind of scrabble up it. Fruit, which we can absolutely pick and eat. So we put in 3 trees down here, so that no matter where you looked, you would see at least one very tall tree, and that was deliberate in order to make sure that you had like a point of scale. Banana for scale. There you go. It's looking pretty big in here. So yeah, you can put a house, you could put, well, landing pad, you can put all manner of stuff. I wanted to leave it big and open because it's just a unique environment. This does need to be changed over here though. We haven't finished this off, so this is definitely a next time. That's fine. I think not too much here actually. It doesn't look too bad once you're in the game. And this goes up over the top and down the other side, and that's the pathway down here. And this is one of the first things that we built. Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking very good, in fact. But there's some questions that we have. Do we have our... do we have our head torch on? No, we don't. Yeah, that's one of the mods. One of the mods! Yeah, one of the mods. And it's cat's items. So we have this. The foam is also from one of the mods. I can't remember which one. It does make things look rather nice. So time of day is 1313. We are immune to the sun though. So we can just do dev dot time space. And I'm going to go 11. Because I want the sun kind of overhead for the light, even though there's clouds. Let's go for a little swim. Okay, so this is looking pretty good. We tidied up some of the rough edges around the outside, but there's still going to be some, yeah, harsh edges here and there. This is looking pretty good though. Alright. Let's grab some... Oh, we got flippers. Let's put the flippers on. Wait. Oh, they didn't put them on my feet. Sometimes they render on the feet, but yeah, okay. Let's go down. Let's go down. Let's turn the head torch on as well. So we got cod here, which is interesting. What we're looking for are containers. Because I was wondering if the containers would actually drop from those skiffs that are up here, but it doesn't look like they have. Maybe they've fallen in a weird way, or maybe they haven't fallen at all. So we've got some air tanks, and we've got a lantern here. We've got an air tank in our hands anyway. Oh, no, look! Look at this! So one of the containers did fall. There's some clay. So there is at least one container down here. And that's fine. We put 3 up there because the skiff doesn't always poop out containers. So, okay, cool. So at least one of the containers works. So that whole thing that we did, let's do this. That whole thing that we did by putting skiffs up in the rocks, that has actually completely worked. Yeah, that's worked. Neat. 67% durability. So this is a skiff. This is what we put in the rocks, and it doesn't always generate loot, but I figured 3 of them, at least one of them is going to fire and generate the loot. And it does appear to have done that. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Ah, good. And once we're down here, we can see that there is so much cloud, so much of the blue stuff, that this green doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look immediately like it looks like seaweed. It doesn't look immediately like cocoa bushes. We have cod here, which is kind of neat. So we've got fish up near the hole, and we've got cod. Grab some more air. So plenty of rocks, plenty of clay. And I suppose if we turn the light off, Yeah, so this is about midday, right? Yeah, this is exactly midday. And you are still able to see down here, which is kind of neat. It's... yeah, okay. The blue is not getting in the way too much. Let's go for a swim down here. Let's turn the headlight back on as well. So if we have it off... oh, that could be rock or it could be clay. Ah, neat. That's kind of neat. A little bit more air. And I think that's donezo, isn't it? Doop. There we go. There we go. So rock or clay. Another lantern. So that did actually spawn. This is the lava tunnel. Rock or clay. Well, if you've got the head torch on for the mod, you can tell. Haha. Oh, this is good. Yeah. And there were some problems here as well last time. Oh, look at that. It just spawned in a ton of rocks. But we're not seeing... nope, no, I don't want that. I wanted the X. We're not seeing underneath the rocks. So last time we had a problem where we could see underneath these rocks. Unfortunately, it slapped one of these rock piles onto a rock node. Beep. Okay. Run out of air there. But yeah, no, this is looking fine. Absolutely fine. So everything is looking good. We're not too close to the abyss, so you don't just get pooped out and absolutely terrified. Boom. We do need to take... oh, we do need some spacers. There, those two are off. Good. Oh, everything's looking suddenly colourful again. We spend so much time underwater. Okay, cool. I'm liking what I'm seeing, actually. The island is big, it's full of resources. It's not overly full of resources. Unfortunately, we are super close to the abyss, which means... yeah, whoa, giant grouper. So there's lots of big fish right close to shore. A lot of cod and things, which is just kind of a side effect of this. Birds, check. Crabs, check. Resources, check. Trees. It still pains me. It pains me to leave areas like this big and open. But I guess if you want to build a mansion, then you're gonna need the space. You're gonna need the space. Good, excellent. So there's a few things we need to look at, and they're on the other side of the island. So the few things we're going to need to look at are basically that walkway up to the island. One of the first things that we did. Hippity hoppity. Oh, I missed it. So one of the first things we did up to the caldera, and we're going to need to look at those steps inside the caldera. I think that's fine. Maybe it's a few more trees. Not so much this side of the island, but maybe on the other side of the island. That would be pretty cool as well. Yeah, everything's looking good. I don't see any problems. I don't see any big problems anyway. So the things you can jump on, you can jump on. There's one more thing I do need to check. One more thing. One more thing. It was over here. It was one of the forts, not the first one. Whee! It's kind of crazy how these just kind of blend into the environment. So not this one. Oh! Oh! Tin of beans. It was this one. And it was specifically here. Boop. Because I think you can get stuck in here. So let's see. No. You can absolutely jump over that. Okay, that was what I was worried about, if you could fall in here and just get stuck behind these beams, but it turns out the player can absolutely just hop over it. So I don't need to worry about that. There's something over here as well. Did I fix this on Nay? I did, I put a big old rock there. Right, I don't think you can get stuck in there either. Good, 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 good. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. So I think everything is looking fine. As far as I'm concerned, this bit, you can deforest it. So if you want to put farms and stuff up here, that's fine. There's nothing that you can fall into. There's no big holes to kind of break your legs. And I believe, oh, there we go. If you wanted to just move around the island super quick, you can run along the top of the crater's edge itself. Good, excellent. And I think I'm just going to do this. dev.time spaced. Ah, Beautiful, beautiful. It's looking very, very good. So, yes, one more episode. We'll go in and just do some polishing. I think some little bits here and there, maybe a couple of extra trees here and there. There's no performance issues that I'm seeing, but definitely if you haven't chosen to use mods yet, if you're going to use this island, the LOD mod, if you only ever use one, is the one to use, the LOD fix, because otherwise this area is going to have a lot of weird sprites where all the cliffs in the middle just turn into sprites from this position. I'm sure once you're in the caldera it'll be fine, or once you're in the crater it'll be fine. Good. And then compared to the other islands, the islands on the horizon, these ones and that one over there, I think, is the endgame aircraft carrier because it doesn't ever render until you're close enough. Yeah, this place is just... It's massive. It's huge. It's so big. It's like 4, 5 islands bolted together. Oh, crazy. I'm going to leave it there, though, for the time being. So one more episode. One more episode. One more episode, and then I'll put it in the workshop. But if you're liking this series, definitely leave a little like. Leave a subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. If your notifications dingle the bingle, if you don't want notifications, don't click the bell. And I'll tell you what, I'll catch you next time.